So make sure to submit your best plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. It's not easy to impress me, so you better bring the heat. 2KMC out.
The NBA Finals are underway, and while I'm so excited,
Coming up next, the Nets taking on the Lakers. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the center. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Here's Irving following the basket by LeBron James. Irving passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a three-point game. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Howard. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Caldwell-Pope outside. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Green dishes to Davis. Back to Green. Caldwell-Pope outside. Clock at 4. And here's James outside. Here's Howard. The rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Allen finds Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Howard against Durant. And there's Green on the assist by Howard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
The pass to LeVert. KD on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen by LeVert. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Basket counts. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Pass to Dinwiddie. LeVert with it. Covered by LeBron. The feed now to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Caldwell Pope for three. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving kicks to KD. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Nets, Jordan comes in for Allen. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. McGee's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jordan finds LeVert. Now Irving. Guarded by Kuzma. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Caruso. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harris passes to LeVert. In the corner, Irving with it, and stolen by LeBron. Kuzma with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Caruso. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Pass to Caruso. Kicks it to James. It's good. This game is all even.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Here's Irving. Outside Jordan. Tipped away. Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma's
biggest area of growth would definitely be on the...
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got JaVale McGee. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. Now here's Irving. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Luwawu, following the bucket by the Lakers. Nets passing it around, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Picked him clean. To the middle. Rebounded by McGee.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
Inside, it's stolen by Morris. The shot's good from McGee. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
So it's the Lakers now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Kuzma. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. And here they go. And he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Allen's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And the Lakers with another miss. Nets leading by 3. Here's Prince. Allen kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Allen. Second chance shot. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And both free throws good for Howard. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Harris. Puts it up. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luwawu. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Dinwiddie passes to KD. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. So that'll be it for the first half.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went on.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Looking at the second quarter. And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The importance of the 3-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the 3-point line. Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the 2. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Now, here is Irving. After Markieff Morris's miss. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan. Durant in the corner. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Nets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
The Nets making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. KD with the bucket. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now here's Prince after the miss from JaVale McGee. Now the Lakers on the break. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kuzma.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Now here's Prince. No points in the game yet for him. Irving against McGee. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Nets. 1:57 left to play in the third. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. To the inside. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Dinwiddie attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Rondo passes to McGee. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie right side. Here's KD. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Pass to Caruso. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Garrett Temple has checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Morris. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. And stolen by Kuzma. Here we go, all alone. Here's Caruso. And he converts the layup. Caruso's got 10 points.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Left side, Jordan. Back to Crawford. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma passes to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Crawford finds Prince. Back to Crawford. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from outside. LeBron with it. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And we've reached the end of the third. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the basket by Harris.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Count the basket. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Now here's Prince. Levert kicks to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. And they pick up 2.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Harris. Levert the pass to Dinwiddie. Harris against Green. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And the first one at the line is good.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Temple comes in for Karis LeVert. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Left side, Davis. Here's Howard. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Temple the pass to Allen. That shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Green rebounded by Temple. Brooklyn leading by 9. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Outside Durant. Outside Irving. At the elbow, it's Allen. Outside Durant, the tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Howard. The second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Allen finds KD. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here is Irving. After LeBron James's miss, it's good. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Crawford, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Odion Kurucs comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
Here's Kurucs. Temple to pass to Allen. Over in the corner, Kurucs. And the Nets miss again. Here is Cook. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. 6 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Can they get it? Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
This week on 2K TV, we're getting you ready for the My Team Unlimited tournament. And we have last year's champs to help out. Plus, we check in with the 2K Reddit community.
You're looking live and down and nothing.
Kevin, thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Davis, the pass to Howard. On the wing, Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots. Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
LeBron with it. Green up on top. Back to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Beverly, the pass to George. Out to Morris. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Howard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Beverly, off target with his 3. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Caldwell Pope. The second effort, and he sinks the layup. Howard's got his second basket.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
Zubac finds Morris. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by James. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And Leonard gets it to go.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. The Clippers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Now here's Leonard. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Rondo against Williams. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Knocks it loose. Leonard the pass to Shamet. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the Clippers miss again.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
2 points, that one goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to Morris. From deep. The shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Harrell slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And then for the Clippers, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Jackson in for Leonard. Taken away by Williams. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for two.
The aggressiveness of Jackson, able to drive and convert against tight defense.
Out to Kuzma. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That one good for two.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Morris inside, working on Green. Morris with the bucket. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Shamet. Makes it off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Down low, here's Caruso.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Harrell. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You gotta respect the attacking mindset of Rondo. Always looking to go right to the cup. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Here's McGee. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. LeBron James is out there with Morris. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Morris, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Pushing it up. Here's George. Tries again. That one falls.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Harrell's energy is what helps him collect second chance opportunities.
Morris finds Caldwell-Pope. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Green leading the charge. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Morris with the bucket.
Great dime from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
Harrell, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. Morris inside. He's defended by Harrell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Marcus Morris comes in for Green. Leonard, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, the Clippers get another chance here. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. No good from Howard. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rajon Rondo's checked in for James. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Shamet's checked in. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. To the inside. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Passes it to Rondo. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And here's Morris for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Shamet the pass to Zubac. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. With 1 on the clock.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Leonard. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubas. And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. And Davis throws it down.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Here's Davis, and again it's the Lakers.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Kuzma, right side. Another shot, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got his first basket.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out to Morris. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. Great tee that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 9. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Rondo passes to Morris. Here's Kuzma. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Leonard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Williams. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Morris, an easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. But
the power on that throwdown.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, But there he shows us the artistry.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. McGee dishes to Morris. He feeds it to McGee. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Shamet. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
A rare offensive rebound for Reggie Jackson, but he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Right side Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Davis surveying the floor. Count it. Good. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
And that one's good. Shamet.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Clippers trail by 5. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That one, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Down low. And the rejection by Zubats. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Shamet. The Lakers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Zubats. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Aggressive on the drive. That's going to result in some free throws for Jackson.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers leading by 3. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
A 3 from Morris, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. It's stolen by Morris. Outside Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Howard kicks to Green. LeBron outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect. Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
LeBron passes to Davis. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that one's good by Davis.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out. Woo! Love it, love it. Delivering a much-needed bucket. Harrell always working hard for the team.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. The feed to Davis. And it's sent back by Leonard. And there's the call on Howard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Here's Beverly. The pass to Zubac. Now here is George. And the wide open shot to Morris. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. Pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
To the middle, stolen by Zubac. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
James, the pass to Howard. Stolen by Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Davis sends it back.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Tremendous play there. Howard giving them everything.
And stolen by LeBron. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from James.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Dishes it to Howard. Over in the corner, Green. Left side, Davis. He kicks to Howard. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high-percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. LeBron against George. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Leonard. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
To the paint. Here. Oh,
yes. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Take that, Kyle Kuzma. Confident. It's the shot of the night.
Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Back to Morris. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Count it!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K TV, I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. This week we are talking My Team. We've been discussing the My Team Unlimited tournament. And guess what? The first game day is right around the corner.
So we want to make sure you are ready.
Here are some tips to get you prepared.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be before.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2. Now, here is Morris. From deep. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. On the wing, George. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Leonard against LeVert. Here's Allen. He can't get that one to fall. And the Clippers will come the other way. And stolen by Irving. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Now, here is Morris. Down low. Leonard with no one around. The rebound by the Nets. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Beverley.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverley has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Now, here is Irving. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Leonard. Morris outside. Over in the corner, Beverley to the inside. And Durant comes to help. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the triple. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. Now here's Harrell. The 3 from Morris. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Morris kicks to Williams. Floats it up there for Harrell.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. And it's Jordan that's out the key. Outside for Durant. Harrell against Jordan. Harris draws the double. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Leonard on the wing for 3. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So for the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Jackson in for Kawhi Leonard. And then for Brooklyn, Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harrell finds Green, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Inside, it's stolen by Green. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback stuff.
Old school basketball. You know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Jermichael Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Harrell. Jackson passes to Green. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Luwawu. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
George is checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley comes in for Williams. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen's checked in for Harris. And it's LeVert in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, the three-point shooting of Paul George is an important attribute. Because he can put it on the deck, he's got to balance it with that kind of look right there.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And Beverley kicks to Jackson. Here's George. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's the break. Pass to Luwawu. The Nets working the ball around now. LeVert against Beverley. Shot clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George passes to Green. George with the ball. Back to Zubac. Over to the left wing. Down low. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Nets leading by 6. Now LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Allen finds Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
Free throw good, Jordan. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Morris. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Passes it to Beverly. Now Zubac. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And then Durant with the dunk.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Caris LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Clippers trail by 10. On the wing, George. High post, Zubac. Beverly dishes to Morris. A 3-ball. The Clippers get another chance here. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Leonard's got 6 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Jordan with it. Guarded now by Morris. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Durant finds Dinwiddie. Over Beverly. That's short off the rim. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Morris passes to Leonard. Jordan with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the pass to LeVert. Durant against Zubac. LeVert with a wide open look. No good with the triple. George with the bounce pass. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Leonard.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has all...
Okay, David, much appreciated, and now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A nice show being put on tonight by DeAndre Jordan. He had 12 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Here's Beverly following the bucket by the Nets. Offensive rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's 12 points for KD.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 Finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60%? and he guarded LeBron James?
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Andrew Shamet comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Now, here is Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
What a block by Montrezl Harrell, twice on the pipes.
Morris kicks to Williams. And Harrell shoots it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for those shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now Irving following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. And it's good, 2 points. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
On the wing, Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Morris. Misses the three.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Irving with it. Williams picks him up.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Allen with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Shamet the pass to Jackson. Williams dishes to Green. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Irving finds Allen. To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Jackson passes to Harrell. Right side, Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Jackson. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Luwawu. Pass to Irving. High post Allen. On the wing, Harris. He dishes it to Prince. Here's Allen. That one doesn't go. And the Clippers will come the other way. There's the lob to Jackson. Green dishes to Jackson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Left side, Harris. Here's Luwawu. That 3 off the mark. George looking over the floor. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 15. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Ivica Zubac, Patrick Beverly out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Harrell, and it's George in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jackson, that's good.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to LeVert. Harris kicks to Irving. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Reggie Jackson. Garrett Temple is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's LeVert. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 16.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish. Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Dinwiddie finds LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside, KD. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside, stolen by Zubac. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And it's blocked by Jordan. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Williams, he's checked in for George. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard, huge, strong hands, in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Here's LeVert. To the middle, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
A deep three from Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Temple. KD with it. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Pass to Beverly. Here's Zubac. And here's Morris for three. Good work defensively by KD.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Irving subbed in for Garrett Temple. Zubac, that's good.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Right side Irving. Feeds to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Zubac's the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. George against Dinwiddie. Left side, KD. 4 on the clock over Morris. Durant, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Passes it to Williams. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot, no good. And Irving launches it from deep, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's it. That's the look of a team out. We are...
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Howard in at the center filling out the middle. From deep, James. It doesn't go for him. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball. Irving's shot is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Down low. And Davis throws it down.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Passes it to Howard. Now James. Davis. That shot no good. Nice defense from KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's James. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
Green passes to Davis. Rejected by Harris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear. I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Durant dishes to Allen. And Davis sends it back. James in the post. Covered by Irving. Here's Kuzma. And it's sent back by Allen. There's the pass to KD. No good on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. Can't cash in from close range.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Allen with it, picked up by Davis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Nets making a change here as well. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. And that one is good.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Irving finds KD.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
LeBron against Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Here's Luwawu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Outside Rondo. And McGee kicks to Caruso. They get it again. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Harris. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn on defense. 4-point game.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
They get a hand on it. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Prince. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Morris, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's LeVert. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Here we go, all alone. Jumps up, and Morris throws it down.
Well, over 1,000 steals in his career. Rondo remains a disruptive force.
Prince, the pass to Luau. LeVert in the corner. Here's Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Kuzma.
You have to admire the creativity. I mean, Kuzma, when he gets a chance for a highlight reel, he'll make a post.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Rondo dishes to Howard. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with a 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Inside, here's Howard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lakers trail by 13. Rondo finds Howard. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Prince against Rondo. Luau, the pass to Prince. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Karis LeVert. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. LeBron, no luck. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-6 run. Harris dishes to Durant. From downtown. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The drive by LeBron. Off target at the rim. And we finish one half of basketball. It's the Nets leading by 14. And now, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. They had the upper hand early, defense and and that'll do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, guys, Caris LeVert getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. The shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. The kick out to Irving. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Dinwiddie. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Lakers call time here. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dinwiddie, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, look at that. That's an excellent pass. Irving creating for his teammates, showing his unselfishness.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. McGee against Harris. LeBron outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Green outside. Up again. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 10.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Prince is checked in for Allen. The kick out to Irving. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Davis, that's for two. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Prince, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Prince has got his second bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jordan, the pass to Irving, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving. To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope.
And see Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Fires from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Pass to Jordan. Left side Prince. Outside Irving. Jordan at the elbow. 6 to shoot. No good from Irving.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Brooklyn leading by 16. KD on the wing. Davis against Jordan. Outside Irving. Durant in the corner, puts up a 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. From outside the arc. Let's keep it alive. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. But they recover it. Jordan finds LeVert. Durant for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Kept alive. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets leading by 16. The pass to Dinwiddie. LeVert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's James. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside for Durant. Dinwiddie against Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Clock at 6. Irving passes to LeVert. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 17.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's LeBron, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Nobody near Irving. Offline with his three.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around the neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The drive by James Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Poked away. Pass to LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
There's Green with the three. With the putback. Nets leading by 15. Pass to Luau. And a strong finish with two hands.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Dinwiddie finds Irving. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. "16 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Luau. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by LeBron. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. It's the Nets now. 13-point lead. To the middle. Here's Prince. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Good, nice job down low.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Crawford dishes to Jordan. Lets the three fly. Crawford, no luck, but they get it back. And here's Harris from the arc. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took...
crowned champion. Here are some tips I would recommend to put yourself in the best position to win. First, use cards you're comfortable with. If a card's rating isn't the highest in your collection, but you have their jumper and dribble moves down, don't be afraid to give them playing time. Second, you want to have a good strategy in place. Which cards can get you a big-time bucket?
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Zubac in the post, working on Howard. And that one is good from Zubac. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And there it is for him.
Patrick Beverley could do that in close, finds a way to get that one up, and you know he likes to score. It doesn't happen a ton, but he loves it.
Green, the pass to Davis. Over Morris. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Howard dishes to LeBron over Beverley, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Howard.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Leonard kicks to George. Passes to Zubac. 5 to shoot. Over Howard. That shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that
Look at that.
Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
To the inside. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard's got the ball, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Left side, Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Andrew Shamet comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Inside. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Right side, Davis. Shoots over Leonard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Davis has got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Williams. At the elbow, Green. He dishes it to Harrell. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harrell. Let's go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rondo passes to McGee, and it goes down 2 points. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
Down low, Harrell kicks to Shamet. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Green, covered by Morris. Outside Williams. Up top Leonard. Williams finds Leonard. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. And another shot, and it's good on the layup. Leonard's got 6 points.
Really, with that level of speed and power, it is so difficult to keep Leonard from scoring on the drive.
Back to McGee. Out to Morris, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to McGee. Rebound by Harrell. Outside Williams. Shamet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. And it's Green missing. Lakers trail by 6. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Green with the rebound. The Clippers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Morris, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Kuzma. And the rejection by Jackson. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the inside. Caldwell Pope against George. Shot clock at 6. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around to the paint. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Green. Oh, Leonard in position. Lakers trail by 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And it's in there. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Jackson. Rebound the Lakers.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Goes up with it again. Here's LeBron. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And just such a physical force. LeBron James, sensational at reading the play and using his size to get possession.
Lakers trail by 6. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamit's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. McGee with the block. Here's the break. On up the court. Rondo, no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And both free throws good for Green. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. That'll do it for the first half. Clippers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And he really was a throw-in in that Chris Paul trade. But Montrezl Harrell has... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection
through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Paul George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Outside Leonard. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Inside, Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Morris passes to Zubac, and it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, the Lakers. James with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 11 points.
LeBron James out sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. On the wing, George. Back to Leonard. Now the pass to Zubac. Near the three-point line, it's Morris.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
He's all alone. Here's Beverly. Good on the shot. And the Clippers lead by 5.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
James with it. George picks him up. No good from Howard.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
George finds Leonard. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And George, here we go. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron.
Such a difficult cover for any defense. Lou Williams is adept at putting the defense in uneasy situations, backing them up quite a bit.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Left side, Davis. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pulls from the top of the key. Harrell finds Jackson. Back to Harrell. Passes it to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Now, I know he doesn't have to get up real high, but that time he did.
Pass to Shamet. Jackson dishes to Williams. Now Shamet. Here's Green. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Davis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Williams for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers trail. Kuzma passes to Caruso. McGee, great positioning on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Shamet on the wing. To the middle. Fast break, the Lakers. Caruso, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Caruso's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. To the inside. Here's Harold. Shamet on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Davis dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Now the big man, the Brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Davis, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Morris in at the 5 spot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell-Pope outside. From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 6. LeBron passes to Morris. Caldwell-Pope outside. Out to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell-Pope. He feeds it to Morris. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris with the ball. Leonard the pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It's kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Kuzma passes to Caldwell-Pope. Feeds it to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. To the paint. Here's Morris. Count it. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
George passes to Harrell. Here's Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Out to Morris. The pass to George. Over Morris. George, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Here's LeBron, and the bucket is good. 3-point play, champ. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by George. Fires from the corner. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Shot to stop the run. George, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the dunk by James.
Well, it looks like he's got just one of those good feels tonight. That means trouble for the opponent.
Leonard finds George. Out to Morris. Three-pointer. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. And here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And the jam by Leonard.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Green passes to James. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And here's Morris for three. Again, the miss by Morris. Lakers leading by 9. Howard in the post. Zubac's defending. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Beverly against James. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Green. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And so the Lakers take the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
knows a thing or two about the My Team Unlimited tournament is last year's winner, Joe Mara. Who could forget when he took home that enormous check? So we called him up to see what he's been up to since his big win and if he has any advice for any of you who are looking to take home this year.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to GA.
Kevin, thanks for.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Now here's Leonard. And it's Beverley missing. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. The Nets working the ball around now. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Outside Irving. Here's Durant. The Clippers grab the miss.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that one's good. Beverley.
Well, we've talked about, you know, George is athletic. He's long, and he's got really long arms, which helps him as a defender, and that allows him to clog up passing lanes and come up with steals, too.
It's tipped. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Stops. Pops. Pass to George. Morris outside for the 3. That one doesn't drop. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
KD passes to Allen. Back to Durant. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Durant.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Beverley, the pass to George. Down low. Zubac kicks to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Beverley finds Leonard. Inside, 4 on the shot clock. And here's Morris for 3. Allen with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Excellent D there from George.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And here is Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. It's Durant on the wing. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
So both teams changing it up here. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And that one's good. Shamet.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Here's Luwawu. Prince outside. Passes it to Luwawu. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Banked in off the glass.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there and he can take care of the rest.
Leonard the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here is Harris. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Jordan. Prince outside. Harris outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
Here's Leonard. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the rejection by Harrell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Jackson. Shamet on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Back to Jackson. He kicks it to Harrell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. There's the pass to Shamet. To the middle. Here's Green. Pass to Harrell. Good D by Jordan. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Green. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the shot goes in. Luwawu's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harrell the pass to Green. Count that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jackson against Dinwiddie. And it's Jordan to top the key. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Shamet. Back to Green. Shamet with it. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Jordan up top. He's defended by Harrell. Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Now here's Leonard. Passes to Morris. To the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Brooklyn making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Harris. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And Temple kicks to Irving. Here's Temple. Now Irving. He's off on that one. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. George dishes to Beverly.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. In the corner, it's Morris. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Just in terms of the... And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Allen. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Allen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nets. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, When I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Beverly. On the wing, Morris. The three. The rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Leonard against LeVert. Leonard the pass to Beverly. In the corner, George with it. And the Clippers miss again.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And the shot goes in. Durant's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Williams passes to Harrell. Out to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low and stolen by Prince. Pass to Jordan. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers trail by 10. Loads it up there for Harrell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Harrell finds Morris. Now Shamet. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Harris, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And here's Morris for 3. Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got 12.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Shamet the pass to Jackson. To the inside, Harrell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Harrell's got 8 here in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Out to Harris. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Jordan. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Outside for Jordan. Dishes it to Prince. In the corner, Irving with it. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break, here they come. With 4 seconds on the clock, it'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Williams.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
Now, here's Beverly. Beverly looking around, feeds it to George. Just 5 to shoot, and Harrell slams it in.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Here's KD. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Nets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And George kicks to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. Knocked away. Here's Zubac. And there's the pass to George. Excellent D there from Allen. Nets leading by 11. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stolen by George. Zubac with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. To the paint. Here's Harrell. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
They get it back. Allen passes to Durant. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverly, the pass to George. Here's Zubac, and it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's KD, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Nets lead by 11. Leonard kicks to George. Inside. That's tipped. Stolen by Durant. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, it really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Allen.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Passes it to Patterson to the wing right side. Jackson with it. To the paint. Pass to Magruder. To the left wing. Out to the wing. Out left to the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Magruder passes to Zubats. Kicks to Patterson. 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the three. The long distance three is buried.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg